Wednesday morning, I'm going to Reeve College in a minute, so my mate Amy works there. I've got her a hat, and then we're going to call it John Bownes as well. But first, Andrew's got the fert spreader on. We're going to go and spread some fert on the field of barley. So I'm going to take the tray kits and just check everything's still working as it was when we set it up the other day. So we'll get the buggy and throw the trays in it. Got the trays in the back of the buggy. I was hoping that they might dry on the way because they've got a little bit damp. Because they were by where Andrew washed his car last night. Anyway, we're going to lay them out in this field now and just check that everything's working okay. There we go, it's snowing. So just got this rag now, just drying these out and then putting the plastic fillers in. So when you spread the fertilizer, it goes over the top and it drops in and then it collects it all, and then we'll put it in them test tubes then to check that it looks okay. So I've laid the trays out now across the field at 6 metre intervals. Andrew will now come, spread over the top of them all, and he'll come back down that try and spread the other way. And then that gives us a pattern from the left rotor up and then the left rotor down, and we'll move them to the other side. We'll check the right one's spread pattern as well. See, what we want is nice even distribution across the whole width of the machine. So collected all the tubs in, then you shake it all to the corner and they all look nice and even. But I forgot to bring the funnel, so as I've been tipping it in, it's kind of blown everywhere. Like most of that one blew away and most of that one blew away and a little bit of that one. But they are they were all sort of around a similar mark. That's got a big lump of water in it as well now, so it won't sit flat. So ignore that one, because we didn't have a tray for that. But the idea is you don't want it like fuller and emptier. Every one of them that's got a consistency is when it, as I was trying to tip it out the corner, it was like flying over the top because I didn't bring the funnel. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. When you walk along the floor as well, it looks bang on. I'll check it again next time we're on wheat, because we'll be putting a heavier dose on the wheat than the barley, and the tubes will get fuller, so it'll be easier to see. You could kind of like repeat the process, so you can put them out, drive over it, move them across, drive over it, and you only get like 3 passes worth, so that when you put them in the tube you can see a bit more accurately. But with the crop not being very high, you can actually see the floor looks very consistent as well. In fact, I should explain why we do it. So if you're spreading fertilizer across 36 meters like we are, what you don't want is behind a tractor to get like 10 or 20% more fertilizer than the middle of the tram line, so between the two, because if that happens you could end up with corn like going flat because it's had too much fertilizer, and then corn hungry that's not going to yield. You want it consistent across the whole width. It's dead easy to do when you put it on as a liquid form with the sprayer, which is what a lot of the doses will be. But the first dose we put on is always urea, because it works well in colder weather. So we just want to make sure that we put that in the right place and we're not going to have any stripes in the field of inconsistent yield. Got a field of grass through these trees, and last weekend there was a couple of vans parked in here and they were driving on there with little kids with motorbikes and quads, so we've made a bund now to stop them getting through. So just hope they don't park on this bit. We might have to get some big logs, well there's one already there, and line them along here. The problem is it's quite a nasty bend, and if we put something there, the police or the council might moan at us for putting something substantial on the edge of the highway. Mind you, there's a big tree that you could hit. Right, I need to ask the audience. We had a Karcher jet washer that was a hot wash, and it's about knackered. So we've been using Rob's little plug-in one, but I need a new jet wash, one that's going to be reliable, foolproof, won't mind if it gets left on.
It's not me.
Well, I know, but what else? One that's not going to freeze as well. So if anyone's got any suggestions of the best jet washers, let me know. And
It's Karcher again, isn't it?
well, I don't know, because we seem to spend money on Karcher pressure. I don't know. Maybe we just bought the wrong one in the first place. But yeah, let us know. So if there's any deals to be, any good deals, yeah. Rob's just starting the Zerion up. We're going to back it up to the Baler and see what it looks like for visibility now. We've took the deck weight off the back. I'm thinking in the summer we'll leave this on the Baler. Seriously considering getting rid of the fast track, the 724 and the 936 for another two of them, because they just look awesome and sound awesome. Also, I don't know whether we need the fast track, the 936 and the 724. We can probably get away with just two. Bit of black smoke. There's a dyno evening next week for Rainford Young Farmers, and we're going to take that up and see what it's dynoing. Ideally, we could do with getting it chipped while it's on the dynameter to see what it's putting out, or see what it's putting out and then decide about chipping it. But it'd be nice to tune it up next week, perhaps. So let's just see. If your back's pretty close, then we'll have a look where you can see the pickup reel from the seat. The problem with this is it's got a pickup hitch on it, which is great for moving grain trailers and stuff, but it makes it that bit lower for going underneath swaths of straw. So does it need bigger tyres? Do we take the pickup hitch off? I don't know. Go on. Go on, keep going. I'll have to get a smaller pin. Go on. Whoa. Right, that'll be there now. I reckon you can see. Can you see all right? I'll climb up and have a look. Yeah, you can see the pickup wheel perfect. Whether you can with the weights on, we don't know. I suppose we can always drop the weights back on and try it. Let's see. Apart though, won't it? Just need to polish this so it's as shiny as the Baler. Or the new Baler will be even shinier again. Look at that dust on it where the lights have been. So here we are now at Reesheath College. Look at that electric BM. Don't look like student cars to me, these. So we're in the lecture theatre, which is dead clever because it can split in half with the walls there. And this is the bit inside the university. But there's a whiteboard, so I'm gonna do the birthday bumper. So I've drawn a Bateman. So these are little square bits, and there's little headlights. And I've written Bateman on the front, not YouTube. £26,407. So Jonathan Hardy is on. It's his birthday. He said he may as well be on his own bumper. Well, I'm sorry, you're on a whiteboard in a university. But anyway, Steve Shuttler, Jack Turner's 13, Katrina Fernandez, I think, Matt Igo, Grace Barry, Finley Henderson, Andrew Drummond and Tris Heel. Happy birthday everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday is today. There you go, that is the Bateman bumper in the college university. So me and Andrew have been looking around Reesheath. I'll show you the video of most of Reesheath in a few days when I get a chance. But we're just going to have a quick look at John Bownes now because he's got a new shop and he's also got some new tractors in stock as well. This is a Mint 714 Fendt. It's not TMS, so it's not got like the same management system that the new ones have. But for its age, it's really tidy in the cab. Like some of them look like someone's been breeding dogs in them. Just a little bit of wear on the seat, but it's still a nice Grammar Air seat. But yeah, it's not got the TMS buttons on the side there. It's got a factory loader on with the parallel linkage. What reg is it? 53 plate. So it's 20 years old, but still tidy. Don't look like the link arms have ever done much. And then Andrew's got really excited about this. Well, this as well, actually. It's a beast. It's got a big forestry crane on it. It's just come in. Proper that, innit? Yeah, this is the big Q series that I went to drive down in. Forgot where it was now. Near Cheltenham. Cotswolds. All leather seat. Little Finnish flag. 2 screens. Little short steering wheel. Similar colours of the Yaris as well. I think it looked better in orange, like Andrew's. But it's a bit of a monster. It looked bigger, I think, when they've got black wheels on it. So it's 305 horsepower. So it's kind of a rival to a 728 Fenton that's just come out. But by the sounds of things, quite a bit cheaper. Still got plenty of fast tracks in as well. They don't sell JCB anymore, but they had that much stock in. There's still some left. There's loads and loads of used tractors in here. Go down here and have a look down the other side of the pile. See them all. NC dump trailer. More Valtras. Just in a new shop now. It's all like laid out differently. Strip rails used to go that way. Got all the chainsaws in. I think there's going to be a lawnmower display here. They're just finishing it off now. All your slurry pipe fittings. Oil. Then you've got Valtra overalls, parts department, signs going out. Ooh, look at that new pickup pictures. Clothing. And now, look at that. Agri-contract clothing, t-shirts and hoodies now in stock. Even the pink ones as well. And they've got some hats as well. And are they Valtra slippers so that you can drive your tractor wearing slippers then? They come free. 18 quid for a pair of slippers. You can get a good quality hat for less than that. Looks better. It looks bigger, doesn't it, just by moving the racks the other way? Or is that one of them bag things for emptying bags? Bag spout. So you pierce that into a bag when you want a little bit of fertilizer, and then you open the chute. And then you can leave it on the rest. It's a bit of padlock, isn't it? You not got any pressure washers in, like steam cleaners? No. That bronze. Why are they all bronze? Because there's two in there that are bronze, isn't there? Yeah, look at it. It has, hasn't it? There is so much stuff to see at Rees Heath. I think I'm going to have to just keep drip feeding you little bits of it over the next few weeks. John Bownes had a lot more stuff in as well. There's loads of stuff that I filmed at that. And we went to Cheshire Farm Machinery because they had an open day on the way home. So the video is already like 12 and a half, 13 minutes long. So I'm going to end it today and see it all tomorrow. But all that stuff is on this phone and you go and see it over the next few days or few weeks, whichever. Anyway, thanks for watching today and I'll see you all tomorrow.